Hello everyone, good evening. You have arrived at the news with Chima, and today we're going to talk about this new coronavirus. From the BBC, new China virus, US announces first case. The United States has confirmed the first case of the coronavirus on its territory. The virus, which spreads from the Chinese city of Wuhan, has infected almost 300 people and killed 6. North Korea has temporarily closed its borders to foreign tourists in response to this threat. A tour operator says a patient diagnosed in the US, reported to be a man in his 30s, returned from Wuhan on the 15th of January. The CDC said the patient sought care at the medical facility in the state of Washington, where the patient was treated for the illness. It added in a statement, based on the patient's travel history and symptoms, healthcare professionals suspected this new coronavirus. This is quite terrible news. I hope this is the last time we hear about this coronavirus disease. Story is from the New York Times. A fatal shooting at a Texas school. A small GROTC gathering turned deadly on Tuesday when a student banished a handgun that he had brought from Houston area high school and pulled the trigger, unintentionally killing a upperclassman who had already enlisted in the army. The authorities said on Wednesday. A Texas prosecutor announced that a 16-year-old suspect, a fellow JROTC student at Bellimar High School, had been charged with manslaughter. The suspect fled and was captured several hours later, prompting fear of other targeted shootings in the state. That was endured as that of gun violence. The authorities did not release the suspect's name because of his age. Baltimore Police Department identified the victim on Wednesday evening as Cesar Cortez, 19, whom the high school Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps website enlisted as the Delta Company commander and showed in his dress uniform. Friends and family members released balloons and held a memorial on Wednesday for Mr. Cortez, whom they described as a focused young man who was dedicated to the military service career as his physical fitness regimen. Alright. Our next story is from the United States, the New York Times. The United States federal government website is hacked with pro-Iran messages. The federal government website was hacked over the weekend, show messages of vowing revenge for the death of Iran's most powerful commander. The message from the Iran cyber attackers were hacked by Iran's cyber security group hackers. Text on the website read, before it was put back online, this is only a small part of Iran's cyber ability. The program, administered by the United States Government Publishing Office, helps us public access government documents on the wide variety of subjects, including bills, regulations, and studies. In more than 1,100 libraries around the world, its website has been taken down for 24 hours as officials conduct a security analysis and put back online Sunday after they found that none of the site's data was compromised. Gary Somerset, a spokesman for the office, said in an email on Monday. It was not immediately clear if the attack had come from Iran or if the country had ordered it. Mr. Somerset said the office continues to coordinate with the appropriate authorities to investigate the origins of the illustration. And we have the illustration here, it's available. Alright, our next story is Kobe Bryant's death, January 26, 2020. On January 26, 2020, a helicopter carrying former pro basketball player Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Janina, and 7 others crashed in Calabasas, California, roughly 30 miles north of Los Angeles. Everyone on board died. Kobe Bryant said sent shockwaves to the sports world. Okay, and that is the end of my news segment. I will speak to you all tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great February 2020. Thank you very much for listening in. See you later.
Bye. Have a great time.